Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. It is Saturday, March 30th. It's been 2 weeks since I was last here. It feels like forever. I actually did miss doing this, but I had a lot of family issues going on. I want to encourage you that today, this is a show that is meant for you. And some good news is that we have a provision for people to call in to interact with our guest. This morning, for me, good afternoon, Zambia, good evening, those in the Western Pacific and those that are joining us. Please share this link and tell everybody, your friends, that ZBTR is on. We are very honored and privileged this morning to have one of our leaders from Zambia joining us. And the purpose of this conversation is for her to interact with the community. When I say community, I mean the global Zambian community. This platform is watched across the world. So those of you in Europe, in Australia, in Asia, even in Africa, if you want to participate, we're going to put up a WhatsApp number where you're going to be able to ask our guest questions, okay? So joining us today is Mayor Annie Kapandula Kalamatila. Her worship is Mayor of Lufanyama District. She's joining us today, not from Lufanyama, but from California, early in the morning there. I think it's 7, and we are greatly honored. We look forward to having this interactive conversation. Mayor Annie, welcome to the show and welcome to the U.S.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pastor Nathan. I'm delighted to be with you this morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Zambia.
Yes, it's good. Thank you. I can see you've already adjusted to being in America. That is good. How is your visit going so far?
Wow. The visit has been very, very successful. Yes, here in California, I was in Pennsylvania, and I'll be going to New York to meet some business partners. It has been awesome. I may say it has been very successful.
Excellent.
Sure.
So let's begin by asking this question: what brings you to the U.S.?
Thank you. First and foremost, like you heard, I'm from Lufanyama, one of the richest districts in Zambia. Why do I say so? Lufanyama has got emeralds. And I'm here to sell my district and Zambia at large.
Yes.
How am I selling my district? I'm inviting you, everyone, everyone. Zambia has got vast land to accommodate every one of you. Those who are serious, I'm inviting you to come to Zambia, come and invest in Zambia, not only in Lufwanyama, but any district of your choice.
Yes.
We need to develop our country. That's the reason why I'm here.
That's the reason that you are here. Now, for the purpose of that person in listening, we do not want to take for granted that everybody knows where Lufwanyama is, okay? So where is Lufwanyama in Zambia?
Lufwanyama.
Uh-huh.
Lufwanyama is on the Copper Belt.
Okay.
Yes, from Kitwe to Lufwanyama, it's about an hour drive.
All right.
It's about 70 kilometers, an hour or less. Yes, we are neighbors with Kalulushi, Mpongwe, Masaiti. It's a really vast.
Yeah, I can see. I've put up the map here, a zoomed in map from Google to show. Now, so that area showing Lufwanyama, our worship, at first I thought it was a constituency. So all that area we are seeing showing Lufwanyama, that's Lufwanyama district.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
We've got only one constituency.
Uh-huh.
Yes. As you can see, Lufwanyama is among the biggest districts, even in Pongwe. But for Lufwanyama, we are trying so much that it can be delimited. So the process has started, even as I'm here, to divide it into two constituencies or three constituencies, because we've got 6 chiefs there.
Okay.
So it is very, very vast.
Yeah, because you can actually see from the map that this is a very vast district. For those that are watching, we just wanted you to get an idea where Lufwanyama is. Lufwanyama is, we need to say it right, and so that we get to know what we are talking about. Such a vast district, Mayor, what is the main occupation of the residents? What is the population of Lufwanyama? What is the main occupation of the people who live in Lufwanyama?
Thank you for that question. Lufwanyama is about 130,000 people there. And that number is the past when we had the elections, but it must have increased because a lot of people are trekking to Lufwanyama because of its soils are very fertile. We've got arable land. We've got everything. The main occupation of people in Lufwanyama, it's farming. Farming, yes. Yes. So that's why we want to develop it so that we can have a lot of jobs for our youths. Sure.
Yeah. Now your tour, the theme of your tour is Develop Lufwanyama Initiative. Okay. Let's talk about that theme, Develop Lufwanyama Initiative. What is the vision of Mayor Kalamatila on the Develop Lufwanyama Initiative?
Thank you very much for that question. I'll start with mining.
Okay.
How do we develop Lufwanyama through mining? Mining, we've got about 400 mining licenses, and from those, only 2 mines are operational. These are small mines. I cannot count them, but only two out of 400 licenses, 2 are operational. That is Kagem and Grizzly.
Okay.
Now, I'm appealing to you people who are in the diaspora. Can you find partners? You come and open up those mines. If I can have 10 or 20 mines opened in Lufwanyama, it will be a plus. Lufwanyama will develop. The 2 mining companies that are there, you find that they can't accommodate everyone. When we go there to lobby for employment, they'll just say, bring 10, bring 15. And Lufwanyama, the population I told you.
Yes.
is very vast. You find that Lufanyama will not develop fast economically. If we have more mines, that will mean development has come. The mines that I'm talking about, we need to have factories there. The cutting of emeralds must be done in Lufanyama, where
That's right.
it is mined.
Mm-hmm.
It is done in another districts. It shouldn't be like that. I want the refinery mines, the factories to be in Ilufwanyama.
That's
That
right.
will mean job creation
Mm.
and for our youths. Also, when we have more mines, it will mean more people coming to Lufwanyama. It
Mm-hmm.
will mean those people who come, they have to settle in Lufwanyama, meaning we'll need infrastructure for those people. We'll build
Yes.
more houses
Mm.
because our chiefs, like I told you, they are hungry for development. I don't
Okay.
see any chief refusing to give people land to build. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm in contact when one of our chiefs. He said,
Okay.
"But Mayor, bring them, bring them. We are ready to accommodate them."
That's right.
So
Okay.
I'm saying we'll only develop when we have more mines.
Mm.
Why are there a few mines? Is because mining is a very, very expensive venture.
Yes.
So I'm saying Zambians must find partners to partner with because you require equipment.
Mm.
So come home and open these mines. I would love to have 50 mines running in my district.
Okay.
And then that will be better for us. Also, in the area of farming,
Okay.
since we have good soils, we have arable land farming, we need people who can do mechanized farming. Right now, there is climate change, and we don't know, it's here to stay. We need people who can do irrigation
Mm.
type of farming that will help Lufanyama and Zambia at large.
Mm.
Because I don't see Zambia in the next 5 years again crying for food. No,
Mm.
Zambia must be the food basket for Africa. We are surrounded by a lot of countries whom we can supply the food. Number one, Congo. Congo
Mm.
has, the population of Congo is very high. Hence, whatever you take there to sell, it will be sold.
Okay.
So we've got a ready market already. So when we grow our corn, soybeans, wheat, talk about it. Talk of any crop, it will sell, and that will bring revenue in the country and development in Ilufanyama.
Mm.
Yeah. Talking about farming, we can also do fish farming because we've got a lot of rivers in
Okay.
Lufanyama.
Mm-hmm.
Kafue River is the one that borders Lufanyama and Pongwe district. So that river is also, it's a big river.
Mm.
Kafue River, Lufanyama River, Luswishi River, all those rivers. People can do fish farming.
Mm.
Those who've been home recently, there is what we are calling Yalelo. Yalelo is from Pulungu, if I'm not mistaken. They've put cages in the river.
Okay.
So that can be done also in Lufanyama,
Ilufanyama.
so that
Mm.
we've got fish. Talking about farming, you can also do fruits. Yeah, I was in Canada in November,
Mm-hmm.
and they import their avocado, a small avocado from Mexico, from why can't we grow avocado so that the market is found here?
Mm.
That will be an investment, and fruits are good. Besides, Zambia will grow nice and organic fruits that
Mm-hmm.
will be healthy for the people. Whoever will be buying our fruits and vegetables will grow organically, and that so that they're healthy. when we talk about tourism,
Yes.
all roads lead to Lufanyama.
Okay.
We've got Lunga Luswisha Game Park
Okay.
in Lufanyama, sure. We've
Mm.
got a lot of sites that you'll be able to admire when you travel there. Infrastructure, infrastructure in Lufanyama is not enough. We don't have a shopping mall right now.
Mm.
Accommodation, if you were to do flats, you find that they'll be taken away because some civil servants they live in the nearby town, which is Kalulushi.
Okay.
Every morning, yeah, they have to travel to drive to Lufanyama back and forth. So if you were to build infrastructure, like flats, uh, houses for rent, people will get them.
Okay. Mm.
So that is about Lufanyama. Also, would love to have waste management. You know, as the district is growing,
Mm.
waste becomes a nuisance. You find that there are heaps and heaps of waste. But if we have a company doing waste management, making manure from that, generating power from
Mm-hmm.
waste, that will be a plus. Not only generation of power, also we need solar plants. Back home, they because of climate change, we didn't have enough rains, so there's what we call load shedding.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, if somebody puts up a solar plant, that will be a plus.
Okay.
So I'm not seeing trees in Lufanyama. I'm seeing a city in Lufanyama.
Ah.
For you people who are in the diaspora, I'm calling you back home. Yes, at times you've tried to do this and that. You've tried to build. It failed. This time around, please try it again. The one who invented a bulb tried 100 times. Why
Mm-hmm.
can't you try again? Use another strategy to develop back home. Thank
Mm.
you.
Excellent, Warmare. That's a well tabulated. Everybody, I'm sure you have appreciated the develop Lufanyama initiative. That's what we are trying to break down here. Let me zero in on two things here. A lot of people that I've spoken to are saying, mining is a little bit of a complex thing. We shall talk about two things:
Yeah,
mining and acquisition or acquiring land in Lufanyama. So,
sure.
what's the first thing I'm supposed to do if I'm interested in one of the mines, or my friends and I come together, 10 of us, and we are interested in getting a mine Lufanyama? What's the first thing we should do?
Yeah, the first step you have to, because mines are not under the local authority.
Okay.
Yes, you have to go to Ministry of Land, Ministry of Mining.
Mines. Mhm.
Yes, yes, they have the maps, and then you have a look at them because most people just acquire licenses and they do nothing.
Mm.
So I think the license, I'm not too sure if after 3 years the government retains them.
Okay, they
So
read
you go at the Ministry of Mines there, you'll be you'll be guided.
mm.
Yes, once you are guided, maybe you are given, and then from there, the local authority will be now involved to show you the place and do whatever the plans department take the coordinates, and then they show you the place.
Okay.
It's not that difficult. It's straightforward.
Okay. Mm.
Sure. And when it comes to land, may I tackle that one as well?
Yes, please go ahead on the
When it
land
comes,
issue.
yeah, like I said, we've got about 6 chiefs. When it comes to land, it's as easy as drinking water. You go to the chiefs, you see our chiefs, you
Mm-hmm.
tell them how many hectares you want. Of course, I make an appointment for you. When you discuss, the chief will give you another day.
Mm.
He will tell you to wait for people to go and see. Yes, they check where they find the land, then they'll pick you another day, they'll give you a date. You go in the bush. on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Check the land. If you like it, the chief will give you that land, and you bring a you write a consent letter that I've given so much land. If it's
Mm-hmm.
50 hectares, 100 hectares, or more, but the threshold for council, we allow 250 hectares for commercial farmers.
Okay.
So you bring that consent letter to the council. Upon bringing it to council, the plans committee seats, they give you a number, minute number, and it passes through the full council. When
Okay.
you've got the minute number and the consent from the chief, you go to Ministry of Lands, that is in Ndola, our provincial district.
Yes.
You go to Ndola to Ministry of Lands. See, they'll come on the ground and check. You are not inconveniencing anyone. There are no squatters on the land. They'll give you apply for titles.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how easy it is. It doesn't take like a long time ago. It used to take a long time, but this time it's very easy to acquire land. You
Okay.
get the titles. You start developing.
And that is the main concern, especially for us in the diaspora, Mayor. It's the
Sure.
process, how long it takes.
Yeah.
Number two, you've actually referenced squatters on the land. If
Yes.
there are squatters, what happens? What's the procedure?
If they are squatters, usually we don't want to inconvenience people to displace them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told you, we've got enough land. Usually our chiefs, they are very, very peaceful. They wouldn't love wrangles between you and the squatters. They
Okay.
will ensure that they will give you land which is not occupied.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, suppose I want that land which is occupied.
You should be ready. You should be ready to accommodate everyone. Yeah, yeah. There's somebody who has done that. You say, no,
Uh-huh.
don't move them. I'll stay with them. In fact, they'll be your caretakers when you are away. They'll be the one helping you in the field. If you want
Okay.
the one which is already occupied, you need to
Mm-hmm.
sit with the people you found.
Ah,
As long as you don't disturb them in any way, they are doing their farming. You can coexist.
we can coexist. Okay.
Yeah, peacefully, of course. We can coexist.
Everybody watching and listening, this is supposed to be a town hall meeting. I was just laying the groundwork for the discussion so that if you have a question for the mayor, that's the number. It's a WhatsApp number. The reason we are using a Zambian number is to allow also the Zambia people watching in Zambia to participate. So please, if you are watching, that's the number to call, and that's the mayor, whatever questions that you need. And yeah, we have our regular listeners here watching, and they are following the conversation. That's the number to call. Please call in, and that's the mayor, whatever questions that you may ask. Now, Mayor, I want you to
Yes.
zero in on one of the things that almost every Zambian loves to do. I'm using the word loves to do, which we find easier to do, is the issue of real estate. What is the demand for housing in Lufanyama? How does it look like?
Oh, Lufanyama,
Mm,
it's underdeveloped. Like you've heard me sing this song everywhere I'm going, that I want to see Lufanyama developed,
mm-hmm,
to live it better than I found it. Accommodation, let me cite an example. In Ilufanyama, you find that a two-bedroomed house is costing 3,000. The neighboring town, Kalulushi, 3,000 is a big house, self-contained, three to four bedroomed. But in Lufanyama, two-bedroom, the same amount.
mm,
Yes. And we've got teachers, we've got bankers, we've got a lot of civil servants working there, but
mm.
there is no accommodation. If
Okay.
you find a house, you need to share. And most of us, we are family people. It's difficult. So when you go real estate route, you'll never be wrong.
You'll never be wrong.
Yeah, because the district is growing.
Okay.
The district is growing. Everyone wants a house there to rent. Sure.
Okay. Here's a question from Mr. Gregory Mwanza in the UK.
Sure.
He says, what is the value incentive that should entice me to apply for land in Lufanyama?
The value, for example, a residential plot that is 40 by 50 meters, commercial that is commercial plot. In Lufanyama, let me tell you, it costs 12,000. Ask me how much the same is costing in other districts. The last time we advertised our plots, high cost was costing the same one I mentioned was costing 12,000, and medium cost was at 8,000, low cost at 6,000. Let me, comparative speaking, compare with Kalulushi. A medium in Kalulushi, you find it at 35,000 kwacha. You see, in Ilufanyama you will get 3 plots, high cost, in the 35 kwachas, 35,000. So when I'm saying what I'm saying, I'm enticing you that come to Lufanyama because we are cheap. We are cheap. In Kalulush, you buy a medium cost at 35. In Lufanyama, that 35 you buy 3 high cost plots, and you do flats. So when I say comparative speaking, go to Kitwe. Oh my God, go to neighboring districts. They are on the higher side, meaning we are trying to entice people to come to Lufanyama. When you come to farms, that one also, I cannot say much unless the Royal Highnesses had given me permission. I didn't consult at this time, but they are also reasonable.
Okay.
They are reasonable, yeah.
They are reasonable. Sure. Probably to Uncle Gregory's question is, well, your prices may be that low and competitive compared to the other districts.
Yes.
The question is the demand. I may come and build a house or flats there. What is the demand? You may say, but first of all, I don't know if you're able to answer this question. What is the workforce like at Kajam?
At Kajam?
How big is it? In other words, I'm trying to say, what is the demand? Are the people able to afford housing in Lufanyama?
Of course they are, because Kajam and Grizzly, I might not have specific numbers.
Okay.
Let's see if I call somebody and ask. When you sit and just count the buses that go there daily, you can tell that there are so many people there.
Okay.
Yes.
So these employees, I presume most of them live in Kalulushi.
Kalulushi, Kitwe, even as far as in Ndola.
And they come to Lufanyama to work every day.
Friday, yes. Friday, the buses ferry them to Kitwe. On Monday or Sunday, the buses take them back.
Okay.
Yes. So we can talk to management and say, let these people stay in Lufanyama. That's the only way we'll develop. Sure. Apart from the mines, also the nurses, the teachers, all those, they need accommodation.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, one of the questions, Mayor, that was sent to me, and my friend, my brother, and Demena is asking the same question here. He says, I go to Lufanyama each time I'm in Zambia. The most challenging thing is the road network. Is there a plan to improve roads?
Yes. Concerning the roads,
Yes.
2024, our CDF, the whole bunch of 30 million, we are committed to buy equipment.
Okay.
The water bowsers, we are buying another grader. We are buying earth moving equipment just to maintain our roads
Okay.
as a local authority. Yes, we've done some roads like the one which goes to Fungulwe, the one which goes to Shibuchinga. We built a clinic there. We have started grading. We're just waiting for the rains to finish. We'll hit the ground to do maintenance of roads in
Mm.
Lufanyama.
Okay.
Yes,
Excellent. Okay.
sure.
All right. So, what is the projected plan, or how soon should we see this change concerning the road network? Because the mayor, this is one of a lot of people who are familiar with the area, people like in Demena, Lewis, Mumba, in Zambia.
Yeah.
If I may mention a few people that sent me that question about the road network. They were saying would like to do things in Lufanyama, but
But
the roads,
yes,
especially in the rainy season.
that's why I'm calling upon partners. When you get a farm in Shibuchinga, well,
Mm,
partner and grade that road and maintain it the way you
mm,
would love it to be. In Impongwe, for example, most of the roads, the ones who maintain them, they are the farmers there. I was surprised. Gravel, it's always maintained. You can go as far as 80 when you are driving. So it's the farmers that are here,
mm,
yes, that are there in Impongwe that maintains the roads. I'm not running away from the fact that the local authority, we must maintain those roads. No,
yes.
get me right there.
Mm, mm, mm,
So when you like the Kajem Road, we have imposed on the mining companies there that can you help us? It's who are getting wealthy from our land. So,
mhm.
as corporate social responsibility, grade this road. But what I'm saying is, the local authority, our council also, they are buying machinery. We'll do roads. We will improve on that one.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
And
Oh,
the road from Lufanyama to Kasempa is earmarked to be tarred by the government.
mhm.
It was picked,
So
yes.
you can actually go from Grufanyama to Kasempa straight direct?
Yes, yes. It
Mm.
will be tarred,
Oh,
sure.
that's
And
interesting.
once that one is tarred, Lufanyama will open up, and you even stop talking about roads, and better you get the farm now because you'll be late. It'll be on demand. You'll find the prices have been hiked, and you said, oh, I wish I got that time. It'll be too
Uh,
late.
I
Time
know.
is now.
Time
Run
is
fast.
now. We are speaking to Rufanyama District Mayor Annie Kapandula Kalamatila. She's joining us to discuss the Develop Rufanyama initiative. Let's take a break and we shall come back.
Hey guys, Mr. Dancers here. Join us for an unforgettable night of rhythm and culture at the Kuomoka Diaspora Gala, featuring a mesmerizing dance showcase by us celebrating Zambian tradition. Save the date, April 13th, 2024, and make your way to the Park Plaza Tower on North Central Expressway, Dallas, Texas. Immerse yourself in the vibrant energy as we bring the spirit of Zambia to life on stage. Don't miss this spectacular event and get your tickets now and be part of a celebration like no other. Litumezi Ahuru.
All right.
I love that.
Yeah, it's
By the way,
beautiful.
we are having our own in Lufanyama by Chieftainess Shimkunami in June.
Okay.
Yes, those will
Our
be
a
home in
gala.
June.
Uh-huh.
No, the ceremony, our tradition ceremony.
Mm.
Yeah, we are having one.
We need to talk about that if we get a chance. So those of you who are watching, the Kuomboka Diaspora's Gala is coming up after next week, 2 weeks time. Please would like everybody to show up and support and be part of that. My guest this morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're watching from, is Worship the Mayor, Annie Kalamatila. She's joining us from Los Angeles, California, where she's been kept busy by one busy Auntie Sylvia.
Yes.
Okay, let's go with our questions here. Let's go to Indiana from Nasilere. She's the association president there. She says, given that most land in Zambia is customary, what advice would you offer the audience to consider before making a purchase? Is the land within constituency, in your constituency, all customary?
I may say yes. What usually happens is, as a local authority, as council, we were given the land in one chiefdom where we are based, where the CBD is. But other chiefs, again, when we need land for farms, we are advertising farms, we go and lobby from other chiefs.
Okay.
And they, for development, I told you that they don't hesitate to give us as a council. Chief Fungulo one time gave us land. Chief Lumpuma also 2017, 2018, I think, gave us a very big land to advertise for farms. So it works either way. Either you get from the council, and that is when we lobby, they give us, we advertise. But at the moment, I don't know if we have for farms. But you can also get direct from our Royal Highnesses. I explained the procedure, how to change it into state land. It's not difficult.
Okay.
Sure.
So basically, what you are saying, your worship, is that people can come directly to your office, whichever way they want. You can even make arrangements for them to meet.
Royal Highness.
Yes,
I can make an appointment. Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
So it's actually better to deal with your office.
Exactly. Before I traveled here, I took ZAF, Zambia Air Force. They were given 1,000 hectares by the Royal Highness.
Okay.
So it's not that difficult.
For those who would like to get in touch with the mayor, I've put up the email address there. She prefers that you use this one because the official one is flooded. You may think when they are not responding in time that this is also just another typical way of doing business, but she's decided to deal with the diaspora using a personal email. So that's faithannie2012@gmail.com, or in lowercase. I use the capital letters so that you're able to see, especially those of you who are blind. So that's the email, and we would like you to get in touch with her, make arrangements. If you're traveling to Zambia, let her know in advance you're going to go to Lyama to meet with her. She's going to make her. It's good if you communicate in advance so that the appointment is made before you go there, right?
Sure.
Excellent. Okay. I think we have some more questions here. I think I like this question, especially when it comes to farming, because we're having a drought. How is the rain pattern in Lufanyama?
Lufanyama, some areas had good rains, but some areas didn't. That's why I'm trying to advocate for mechanized farming, whereby you do irrigation. That's the best way to go, because you will not be affected even if we have this climate change thing is here to stay. But normally, when we don't have the drought, the rains are very, very good.
Okay.
Yes, the rains are very, very good. Farmers, they don't complain.
All right.
Some areas, we have virgin land whereby you can grow corn without fertilizers.
Okay.
But people are so used to fertilizers, of which I'll be discouraging. I want to go organic
Mm-hmm.
because it's healthy. It's healthy if you grow maybe vegetables organically. It's perfect. So the rain pattern this last season, it wasn't very good in some areas.
In some
Some
areas,
areas,
because it's a
yes,
very broad district, right?
very vast district. It is
So
very,
apart from you mentioned corn or maize,
yeah.
what are the other cash crops that do
Soybean,
well? Okay.
soybeans, yeah, beans itself,
Mm-hmm.
it does very, very well. Yeah. For the commercial farmers, we've got Gurok. He grows even wheat.
Okay.
Yeah, he grows wheat.
Mm.
But everything, I may say, anything you put in the soil in Lufanyam, it will, it
So
will.
most of it is, like you've said, is virgin land, right? Waiting to be developed. So you
Exactly.
can basically, your first few years, you may
Yeah.
not need any fertilizer.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for like beans, soya beans, you can grow without fertilizers.
Okay.
Our soils are very, very rich.
Mm.
Sure.
Excellent. Okay, everybody watching, that's Mayor Kalamatila's email. She prefers you use that so that it doesn't get swallowed up in the thousands that she receives.
Yeah.
So before you go to you travel, let her know, makes an appointment for you with one of our Royal Highnesses in the area, so
Yeah.
that you get an appointment to what to go and do yola. One thing I want us to zero in, your worship, is I want to show the map of Lufanyama here again so that people
Sure.
see.
Sure.
Yeah,
That is Lufwanyama.
yeah, light blue, is that, or is it lilac? I don't know. My dear sister Dr. Prophetess is the one who knows the names of these colors. What are those colors, Clotilde Nasilele? I mean, you can see where it says Rufanyama there. That's a huge area. I think it's only in competition with Impongwe. So
Yeah.
that's the land. Uh, you can see my village, Mufurira, is just a small little bit compared to that. Uh, that's the land over there. And could you please talk about one thing that I'm personally interested in is fish farming.
Oh
So
yes.
what makes fish farming viable in Lufanya?
A fish farming, when you do fish farming in Lufwanyama, you won't
Mm-hmm.
go wrong because we've got rivers. Even if we had that climate change, our rivers, they don't run dry like Lufwanyama River, Luswishi River,
Mm-hmm.
Kafiwe River, that borders Mpongwe and the Lufwanyama.
Yes.
These are big rivers. They are big rivers. You can do fish farming, and I love fish. No one hates fish.
Every
So
Zambian loves fish.
yes, the market is overwhelming.
Mm.
Yes, and the price of fish is just going up, 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 up. Be it fresh or dry fish, it's very expensive back home.
Mm.
So you can make good money when you do fish farming.
What is the process of starting that project of fish farming? Of course, you get your land, and are there any licenses or
Yes,
requirements for you to do the fish farming?
I think there are licenses because we've Ministry of Fisheries now. It's Ministry of Fisheries and Livestock
Mm-hmm.
is now independent. It used to be together with agriculture, but now it's independent. We've got officers from fisheries. I can get more information on that. But
Mm-hmm.
what I know, you need, I think, a license because you 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 are running a business.
Mm.
Yes, and those our officers, they'll be very instrumental in even advising you how to go about it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Excellent.
Sure.
Those of you who've got burning questions, okay, I may not address everything. You can call that number there. You want to ask the mayor a question and you want to phrase it in your own language. Maybe you want to ask in Lamba. I don't know, because
Oluvale, tamuni powaka luvale omu.
Oluvale,
Pika luena.
now she's poking you, Oluvales, and my cousins.
And the Lundas.
And the Lundas, where are you? Sokolokeni. Your worship, you've had an interesting journey.
Sure.
Okay, you've had an interesting journey. Before we go to my question, I want you to address this one. What amenities are already on the ground? I think that's a very important question. You mentioned the clinic.
Okay.
Do we have needs for schools and perhaps a hospital?
I may say yes, because when I'm talking about infrastructure, CDF was increased from 1.6 million to 30 point something million.
Yes.
That CDF, we appreciate our president, Hakainde Hichilema, is a game changer in our rural districts. Yes, we've built clinics, we've built schools, but because my district is very, very vast, it's a drop in the ocean. In this time and era, we don't want people to be walking long distances to access health facilities. We've built about 8 clinics, Luswishi Ward, Kapandula Ward, Kansoka Ward, and Fungulwe, Mpindi Ward. I cannot count all the what we've done with that CDF, but it's not enough. Yes, we have clinics in place. We have our main hospital, Lufanyama Hospital, but some equipment is needed. Because of the vastness of the district, we've failed to buy. That's our hospital. We failed to meet the needs of Lufanyama. That's why I'm calling, even in the health sector, you have access to hospital equipment, bring it back home and donate to our hospitals and clinics. The clinics I'm talking about, the 8 clinics, yes, we've finished them, but equipment is not there. It's not there. And those who have 3-4 constituencies, those are better. Because
because yours is only one.
It's only one constituency. We've got only this 30,000, and I've got 20 councillors under me. Every councillor wants something in the ward.
Yeah.
So you find that 30 million is a drop in the ocean. That's why I'm calling the people to come and develop Lufanyama. Let's hold hands, and you help us develop Lufanyama.
How many schools are in Lufanyama? How many primary schools? How many secondary schools do you have in Lufanyama?
That one I have to consult, but for secondary schools, there must be less than 10. Because we've got the main boarding school of Wanyama, we've got St. Mary's Secondary, we've got St. Joseph Secondary, we've got Lumpuma Secondary. Recently, we were given 2 more boarding schools, one in Shibuchinga, one in Chifumukutuma. Yes. So we need more schools, we need more clinics so that people can access health care in the nearby in their vicinity. They don't need to walk long distances. Sure. We've done something with CDF. We've built a lot of schools, but it's not enough. Like I've said, it's not enough. You want to bring a school, you want to come and build a clinic, you are most welcome.
All right, everybody. Okay, I wanted to show something here. Sorry, everybody. I understand we are having challenges with what you call it, with our WhatsApp number. People are trying to call, but they are not getting through. I don't know. Maybe because we need to put the plus sign in front. Okay, like that.
Yeah.
Try, those of you that have tried the number and it's not working, try it that way. I've been told maybe let's try it that way, with the plus sign in front of it. I wanted to show something here, Mayor, and I want you to respond to this and tell us what happened here. Let's watch this video clip.
For the flag. Okay. Oh, wow. So you got a nice table. Yes, yes. Okay. So today is a historic day. We're here at the Gobble Center with amazing people from Zambia, America, and our partners, our investment partners here for MOU signing to start a partnership of business and opportunities between multiple organizations based in Zambia. And we're so excited to have this agreement start the beginning of an amazing partnership utilizing several of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So we'd like to hear from each of the parties. Just tell us your name and your organization, and we'll move forward that way.
Justina Mutale from the Justina Mutale Foundation. I'm delighted for signing this MOU that could prepare my country into the goals of the future. Sorry.
Michael Wink, Niche Consulting. Very happy for the future and excited to see where this goes.
Annie Kapandula, Kalamatila, Mayor of Lyama. I'm really passionate about development in my country, even as my district.
Kevin Wong of Double Year and Genji Sourcing. This is also very exciting for future opportunity and development.
Stella Banda, PAZA President. I'm so excited for this beginning. The future is bright.
Chipo Chipwe, PAZA Treasurer. Very excited for the opportunities to develop in Zambia, to be able to bring empowerment to not only to the families in diaspora, but the families back home in Zambia. Great opportunity.
Thank you all so much. Today is a historic day. It's the beginning of opportunities between Africans in Africa and Africans in America, as well as other partners. So we look forward to seeing this opportunity turn into amazing projects that will be able to sustain the future for a long time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Can you tell us about that event? Where did it happen? And what was the MOU that was signed?
That time I was in Pennsylvania. We had a meeting. Yes, we had a meeting like you are doing here. I'm addressing Zambians. I was addressing Zambians the way I'm selling my district, and those people who you saw there, they were interested. They were interested to come and invest in Zambia. So they said, "Oh, how can we partner?" They were with their business partners with Justina Mutale. So they are in a hurry to come and invest back home. That was the MOU we signed. They want to come and invest. So if you are still there waiting, people have started already. Can you run fast?
Yeah, run.
We develop. Zambia is one of the richest countries in Africa. But when you just come there, you are disappointed, you leave it there, I want to go back. I'm not forcing you, but it's important you come and invest back home.
Yeah, please.
One day your son or your child will wake up and say, "Mom, Dad, I want to go back home." What? No, I want to go back home. But if you have something, even a house back home, you say, "Oh, I've got a house in Lufanyama. You go and do business, whatever you want to go and do back home. Yes.
Okay, it's supposed to be a town hall meeting, and I'm not supposed to be talking too much with the mayor, but allowing the people to ask the question. There's another question here from Nasilele.
Okay.
She says, what is the typical rent amount for a 2-bedroom flat in your area?
Okay, it goes from 2,000 to 3,000. Yes.
Okay, 2,000 to 3,000. All
Per
right.
month. Yeah, a 2-bedroom house.
Okay. There's another question here. People, this is for you. We shouldn't just let Nasilele and Gregory ask question. Diversification is key for Zambia agro. How viable is sweet potato and cassava farming?
Wow. You know, in sweet potatoes, even the Irish potatoes, they do very well. Yes, there is one area that you see, it's a swampy area, and I was eyeing it, looking at it. I said, wow, if I had somebody to invest in potatoes, Irish potatoes, if they grow there and the soil is very nice, somebody can reap a lot of potatoes from there. So it's possible to diversify.
Okay.
Like I said, our soils are nice. Our soils are good. It's possible to go that route, especially for cassava. I want people, investors who can invest in that. Cassava, they've improved, not 2 years, 3 years. No. One time at an agriculture show, I found the stems. They were saying it's 6 months. 1 year, cassava is grown. Cassava, a bag of cassava, a 50 kg.
Yes.
It goes up to, if it's in Lufanyama or within Lufanyama, it's 151 bag. Say you've done 5 hectares of cassava, you make money. And I'm here, the breweries are buying cassava for making beer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Cassava, even sorghum, yeah, it has market.
What about
You
onion?
don't need fertilizer for this.
Mwansa says the onion is a great demand in Kasumbalesa.
Yes, it is. It is. Onion in Kasumbalesa, if you do just a hectare of onion, you have money. You have money. Because in Kasumbalesa, that just like a small bag, like a 10 kg, I think.
Kg.
It fetches, I don't know if it's 150 or 200. If you have a hectare, you have money. 2 hectares, 5 hectares of onions. Onion also is on demand. I remember at a certain point, it was banned to buy onions from other countries. We wanted to grow our own. I don't know how far that is, but Kasumbalesa, oh my goodness, everything sells there. It's a very good market.
Excellent. Okay, finally, we have a caller. I understand we have a caller. Alan, please go ahead with your question.
Okay. Thank you so much, your worship, the mayor, for joining us and the time that you are spending with us.
You are welcome.
Thank you. You see, one of the things that I think would be helpful is even after this, we stay in touch, because some of the communities in here, to get them to come and invest in Zambia, the Americans, some of them assume things are going to work the way they work in Zambia. And some of the bottlenecks that we face, like for example, I was in Zambia to open a bank account. I spent a whole day at the bank. It made absolutely no sense to me, because those are productive hours that you could be out. So when we come to visit, let's say I want to set up a business, I have only maybe 2 weeks or 1 week to be in Zambia, because we have to come back here and work. I'm sure you've been told how we work.
Yeah.
So some of those bottlenecks, if we can be helped to move certain things along faster, it becomes easier for us, and and comes and makes business sense. Also, what opportunities for people who may have just 30,000, 50,000, 100,000 to invest, because a lot of us, not all of us who live in the diaspora, may necessarily have access to friends who have millions or who can have $500,000. But the backbone of the U.S. economy is small scale businesses. Most people start business with $500, $1,000, but because there are so many, the formal sector can't accommodate everyone. But the small scale businesses will start business with $2,000, $5,000. There are so many that they are actually able to sustain or hold up the economy. So maybe we should also create room for those people who have very little money that they can still invest and grow.
Sure, sure. Yes, thank you very much for that question, Mr. Alan. Yes, we are not just talking about mining. That's why I've included farming. Say if you have you don't have a lot of millions, start start small. Get a land, maybe 5 hectares, and then you do onions. You do vegetables. We said we have a ready market at Kasumbalesa. You do vegetables, 2-3 years, you find that you grow. You start from where you can manage. It's not everyone that will start big. You start the main. No. You start small. You can always find time. The bottlenecks, yes, there is. Yes, I agree with you. There are so many bottlenecks in Zambia, but we are slowly we are coming out of that. What causes those bottlenecks? Previous government, sorry to say this, there was a lot of corruption. Even a little thing, give me something. For what? I don't like that attitude. It retards the work. Like you said, you've got 2 weeks to open an account. You have got to go to Ministry of Lands. You have got this. It has to be smooth. It has to be smooth selling. You do it fast. You are back here. You come and work. Yeah, we'll try. We'll try even as a leadership to come in and help where necessary.
Everybody watching, please, that's why we've put the email there. To Alan's point, all the bottlenecks and bureaucratic tendencies are there. We are not going to deny that. The mayor has not denied that the bureaucratic process is not there. That's the email. Make an appointment with her before you go, so that our office is going to help put some stuff in place, so that you don't spend the whole 2 weeks in Lufanyama. You just go in and out, and it is done.
Yeah.
Trust me, people, I've had conversations with her behind the scenes, and her people, they are willing to do this for us. That's why it is called Develop Lufanyama Initiative. That's why she took the trouble to come all the way to the US and engage with us. Mayor, what is the way forward? What's I know Auntie Sylvia is taking you all over the place, and I know I can say that and get away with it. What your remaining days? How do things look like? How has been your interaction with the diaspora people in California, Pennsylvania? I know you'll be heading to New York.
No, the response is favorable. Yeah, and most of the people I'm meeting, both in Pennsylvania, here, and the final one in New York, I'm positive that somehow we're going to develop.
Excellent.
God with me, I will make it. Yes. Come.
Yes, you will. And with a very supportive husband. There he is.
Very. Oh, Suran, I love you so much. He's very supportive. He's very supportive. I love him. I love him. You know,
Pastor Kalamatila, we appreciate you joining us. Yeah, that's everybody. That's the mayor's husband. They are amazing gentlemen. I had an amazing conversation with him yesterday, and we talked about some amazing stuff. So, so that's the email. Please, I know other people watch this in its recorded format. You're not able to do it to join us on a live broadcast. Get in touch with the mayor. Ask all those detailed questions that you'd like to ask that we are not able to address on the show, and she'll be able to answer them. That's why she's giving a personal email, so that you don't go through what Alan talked about, the bottlenecks. I mean, all of us, our official emails at work, they are packed up. Now you can imagine an email, probably in a day she deals with 1,000 emails, and then when you send yours, by the time she gets to it, we don't want you to say, you know, all those things. Sure. Your final word, your worship, as we wind the conversation.
Yes, I would like to thank you, Pastor Nathan, for according me this time. Also, everyone who has participated, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for every question. We can continue talking through my email when you're coming home. I can't wait to see you back home, and come and invest in Ulufuanyama. Run fast. And I'm emphasizing, run fast. You
run fast, eh?
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mayor, and we shall be getting in touch with you. All right. All right, everybody. That was our show for today. Develop Ulufuanyama initiative with our worship Mayor Annie Kapandula Kalamatila. I wanted to say this before I end today's broadcast. Next week, I'll be having a Dr. Prophetess Mwaka. She'll be talking about a conference that is coming up, celebrating 20 years of ministry, Fresh Aroma. That is going to be my conversation with her. I want to say thank you to everybody, my friends, family, all of you that stood with us during the period of mourning of my sister who passed away on 17th February. It was a month-long process of doing the process of repatriating our body from England to Zambia. And I just want to appreciate you all. I want to specifically mention two people, not because everybody else hasn't done anything. It's important to have people who love you, that they are able to stand up and say, you know what, you need to step aside and rest and do what you need to do. I want to thank Matilda and Alan for intervening and telling me, Nathan, you are tired. You need to focus on mourning your sister and doing her funeral. And Alan and Matilda stepped up and they stood in for me on this show for the past 2 weekends when I wasn't here. That's what happened. Alan, Matilda, you have no idea how much that meant to me. And it's only the 2 weeks that I've taken the break that I realized that I was tired and I was stressed. I'm going to admit it right here. Friends, don't drop dead. When your friends tell you you need to rest and you need to step away from something, please do it. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate your love, your phone calls, your financial contributions, your text messages. It was really comforting. I will see you next week. That's why we call this ZB Tiara family. I really appreciate your love and your support. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's the Dancers here. Join us for an unforgettable night of rhythm and culture at the Kuomboka Diaspora Gala, featuring a mesmerizing dance showcase by us celebrating Zambian tradition. Save the date, April 13th, 2024, and make your way to the Park Plaza Tower on North Central Expressway, Dallas, Texas.
Immerse yourself in the vibrant energy as we bring the spirit of Zambia to life on stage. Don't miss this spectacular event and get your tickets now and be part of a celebration like no other.
Zambia Blog Talk Radio.